So today I made layered paper art, but this time the hair moves, the arm moves, and also he can blink! Truly my brain is expanding, chat. Like, you do not want to see where I'll be next year because you guys are cooked. Okay, so first of all, I stole my school's printer to print out this lovely template we'll be using. It's 2 A3 sheets that I'm gonna stick together, so he's kinda big, chat. Usually I'd start with the face, and I did, but guess what happened to the footage? Yeah, that shit is gone, chat. I accidentally deleted all the footage. Don't ask how. Why don't you check your recently deleted? It's gone! I don't want to talk about it, guys. I'll explain how the blinking stuff works later anyway, so it's fine. But low-key, I had like a heart attack when I realized. Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. Today's character is Sigma from Bungo Stray Dogs! The Sigma jokes are unlimited with this one. Nah, cause why did he name himself Sigma, man of the casino? I also did Fyodor and Nikolai because I low-key have a BSD addiction. Fyodor is like right here. His eyes and arms move too, but I can't be bothered to get him out, so just go watch the video, man. Nikolai is still missing, chat. He is never coming back. Just have his photos instead. Anyway, do I get to explain what I'm doing? Basically, I'm tracing about 2 billion different parts of the hair from the template with the power of carbon transfer paper! And then I'm coloring them and sticking them together with my big fat pads. I love my big fat pads, chat. Some people were like, you can use a light box or trace off your monitor. No, I don't want to. I'd rather struggle with my carbon transfer paper not being big enough. Discussion over. I used only like 3 pieces for my Fyodor hair, but today we are going a bit crazy. The other day I thought to myself, how can I make my hair as complicated as possible? Yeah, and now we have whatever the hell this mess is. Dude, honestly, just doing the top part of the hair took so long because I was like, dog, how the hell is this even gonna layer? I kid you not, half my time was just spent staring at the template. Like, I don't even want to know how many different pieces I used. Hey, it's actually kinda looking good though, you know what I mean? Am I cooking or am I cooked? Watch to find out. I seriously think I lost a few brain cells doing this, but hey, Sigma isn't bald anymore, so that's a bonus. I should probably explain how the hell I got the face working though. So here we go, chat. Digital Neon's back. I prepared a special version of the drawing to explain, and I figured out that there are about 7 main layers to the face. I put a lot of work into it, so please glaze me, thank you. The eyelids are movable and the pupils are movable. I'm gonna turn off the fine lining and work from the bottom to show you how it works. You are going to want to brace yourself. It kinda sounds like a lot, but I swear it's not, gang. Okay, so at the very bottom, we have the eye whites, which are folded over at the end so I can glue them. Then slide it in, we have the pupils, which can go left or right. Technically, they can also go up if you want, but why? Glued on top of the eye whites, we have the eyelashes, which have a hole in the middle for the pupils to show through. The eye whites are also folded at the edges so we can glue it to the actual face. Then we put the eyelid in between them, which goes up and down. I think you can also move it side to side a bit, but why? I need 2 pairs of eyelashes since it would be weird for the bottom lashes to move with the top one, if that makes sense. I put a block of paper at the top to stop me from moving it too much, and also one at the bottom to stop it from falling out. Then we have the mouth, which is literally just blank paper since his teeth are white. Then the face and the neck go on top. I think I usually separate the neck and face. I don't know why I didn't this time. The hand is on a separate layer too, but I couldn't be bothered to cut it out digitally. If you put it all together, you basically get this in real life. Everything is fully movable, but I accidentally deleted that footage too. Oopsie! So you have to look at these random photos on Discord instead. Also, you'll notice that some of the paper skeleton is visible even with the face on. I actually had that problem in real life too. Basically, the space between my eyes and the edge of the face is too small, bruh. When you have the hair and everything though, it's not that noticeable, so I guess it's fine. Oh, I forgot to say, but since I'm super nice, I put the PDF file for Sigma in my Discord server. It's basically the file with all the different layers. I'll try to make a Google Drive or something for people who can't get Discord. It's in Nyan's homework help because this week's homework is to make your own 3D art. Making a movable part is optional, but you get bonus points if you do. I also put a lot of tips there, so hopefully they're helpful. Upload it into Nyan's homework art when you're done. If you need any help, you can ping me in Nyan's homework discussion. You have until my next upload, so get off your ass and get on the grind instead. From here on out, it's actually pretty smooth sailing, so it's a shame I couldn't record myself crashing out about the face. I'm gonna stick the hair to the face later because I want to make it movable with a split pin. Wow, here's a lovely demonstration. I want to make the back hair movable too, but I don't know, that's kind of scary, so I'll do it later, I guess. Hashtag procrastination! Sigma boys. Clothes did make me think a bit though, cause what the heck are these black bits, dog? I don't know if it's like another vest under his vest or what. It's probably just a random extra bit sewn on, but I guess it doesn't matter that much cause I'm not making the clothes removable. I did think about it though, and it would kind of be easy, you know, like just use magnets. Naked Chuya 3D art when, chat. That's a joke. I don't think I have enough marker ink for that. Every video I always say that my markers are running out, but chat, it's looking not even about the ink anymore. Like genuinely all the nibs are broken too. Like I might as well buy new markers at this point. Nibs are so expensive. People have told me to add rubbing alcohol to get the ink flowing, but gang, I don't have any for some reason. I rummaged the drawers like a rat and I even asked my mom and my mom said we don't have any, so we definitely don't. Anyway, my markers were low-key making me crash out, so I actually kind of rushed the rest of the drawing. My bad chat. I say I rushed, but I still took the time to make it very 3D. All the collar parts and the vest parts are separated with pads. I even separated the buttons and whatever the hell this is. Like, am I crazy, chat? My Sigma, what the Sigma, is kind of a mix of the anime Sigma and manga Sigma, by the way. Yeah, for some reason they are very different. Like, manga Sigma has a beige vest and grey eyes. I honestly wish I went with the manga Sigma design completely, but I didn't notice the difference properly until now, so, oops, I guess. I'm very sad though. I wish I did grey eyes, like, I think it would have looked a lot better. I also wish I made the vest a lot more beige. I tried to make it slightly beige, but you can barely notice it, chat. I'm too lazy to fix it though, so I guess we have to deal with this. I think all my beige markers ran out, chat. Next we're gonna attach the hair to the head because bold Sigma boy is kind of making me go crazy, guys! Using a split pin is as easy as it sounds. I don't know why I made it look so complicated here. Basically, I made a small band of paper so the pin could move freely, then I stuck it all together. You could also poke a hole straight into the head, but I wanted more 3D, so I did some extra steps. Gang, I feel like I'm overcomplicating it by trying to explain, but what am I gonna do? Be silent? Anyway, huzzah, it works. You can make his hair do a full 360 if you want, which is fun. Have you ever wanted to flip someone's hair upside down? Now you can. Next we're gonna do the arm and you'll notice I'm using a different template. Basically, you know how I printed this out with my absolute goat, the school printers! Before I started coloring it digitally, yeah? Well, I realized I made that hand too big. But I wasn't about to reprint everything because school is annoying, so I just used my home printer instead. My home printer only has A4 and black and white though. Coloring the hands and the clothes was the same as everything else, so that was pretty neat. I hated every second of it. Actually I guess it wasn't that bad. Actually I hated it. Actually I can't make up my mind. I gotta say my school printer still solos 99% of the time. It's actually gotta be the MVP for all my videos, chat. Like, I don't know what I'd do without my school printer for real. Maybe I just hate the weather, chat. The room I record in is like a greenhouse, so I literally cook myself alive every time I record. The elbow also has a split pin so you can move the arm. It was really scary. I didn't want that much 3D, so I just poke a hole straight into the elbow. Thank god it turned out alright. Sigma can now throw super Sigma poses, chat. Are we feeling it? Sometimes when you move his hair, you can see bald spots though, which is not Sigma, so I colored them in with grey. Just don't move his hair too much, I guess. He looks totally insane and really bad right now, but I swear it will be fine after we do the rest of the hair, guys. We're actually almost done now, to be fair. The clothes went really quick, so we literally just have earrings and hair left. We also have background, I guess, but I don't want to think about that. Manga Sigma has golden earrings, but anime has silver. I went with manga for this one. Oh, and wow, I guess I forgot to record myself sticking the earrings on ? Gang, just to let you know, it was really annoying. I got glue all over my hands because the earrings were so small. I was gonna color the back hair the same way I did for the front hair, but then I realized that I don't have the patience. I ended up doing it a lot simpler and using less pieces than I was originally going to. What could I say, bro? I was feeling lazy, man. And I was also very annoyed because if I'm being honest, my motivation ran out after I finished the face and the hair. But also I wasn't gonna give up halfway through, so I kind of forced myself to finish him. Maybe part of it was the markers and maybe part of it was the heat, but I think it's because it took me so long that I kind of hated the drawing. I made it while keeping 3D art in mind, so it would be somewhat easy to do, but I felt like I could do a lot better, you know. I think I severely limited myself because I can draw stuff like this normally, man. I want to make 3D art like this with a proper background. I need something more ambitious to keep my attention span, or at least something that will be quicker. Maybe next time I should do some A4 3D art instead, because A3 takes so long to color. Overall though, I think I need to take a break from 3D art for a bit. I want to do something new, like a clay figure or a paper figure. So far I'm leaning towards making a clay figure, especially because I have so much clay that's drying up at home. Look forward to next video, I guess. For the hair, I split it into 2 parts to do, by the way. My paper isn't big enough to do the whole back hair at once, and plus splitting it means that we can make both parts movable. Win-win, I say! I put split pins into the back and made sure that I didn't cover the parts for the eyes. It was so easy that I hated doing it. Now Sigma can fly like a true Sigma! My only question is, why the pregnant emojis? Actually, you know what? I don't think I want to know. We're almost at the end, guys. We only have the background left to do. I'm so happy I can see the light. For the background, I actually did not have a plan. Yeah, I mean, I did, but it looked really trash, so we're just gonna scrapbook something instead. Yeah, you'll see. I made the base of the background with just a bunch of scrap paper because reduce, reuse, recycle. I left some gaps for the movable parts, but I'll probably cut it out bigger later. I don't think I made it big enough. And it's just happy scrapbooking time. I truly am happy that I don't have to make 10 billion more pieces. The background for my Fyodor one was a nightmare, chat. It's almost over! We're almost there! Alright, I know someone is gonna ask me where I got the paper from. I got these from Stationery Pal and some shops in real life. Probably from the Works or Hobbycraft. If you don't know what those are, then you're not British enough. Making the background was pretty fast, so now it's time to put everything together! I am very excited to show how everything looks together, especially because I didn't show the eyes properly before. I think I put like 5 foam pads in between the background and Sigma in some places. Gotta keep it pretty, chat. And I am proud to say we are done! Yes, it's not perfect, but I am very happy with it. It's crazy how much of a difference the hair made, to be honest. Here is a video demonstration of all the movable parts. The eyes can move, he can blink, and he can move his arm. 3 of the hair pieces are also movable, so you can make it flow in the wind like a fairy. He was a fairy. Remember to do your homework and make a pretty art, guys. I'm not sure if you can see in the video, but it's actually low-key a pain in the ass to move all the parts, so basically I didn't make the eyes tight together enough, so they keep moving around unless you have tape to hold them in place. Tape is my best friend for real, chat. It looks a lot better in photos though, so I guess that's a win. Here are some cool photos I took. It looks really good when you have intense lighting because you can see like the 3D-ness. One more look because it's Super Sigma. Now the only problem is where to put it. Do you think it will stay up on my wall, chat? I think the arm will fall down, but I can just put more tape on to solve all my problems. When in doubt, use tape! Nah, Loki, I'll probably just like leave it there to rot. Okay, I ran out of things to yap about, goodbye. In the future, would you guys be interested in a Nyan 3D art kit or something? I could print out all the pieces of an artwork and give you instructions on how to put it together, so you can have 3D art at home. It's not gonna happen if I don't have money though, so please buy my prints at nyansbasement.myshopify.com. Link in the description. I also have keychains at acrylic stands. Ooh, Rambo keychain. Ooh, Dazai pin. If you don't have money, you can also support me by commenting, "That's Super Sigma Nyan!" The algorithm loves it, chat, when you comment. Alright, thank you, goodbye.